Hey guys, welcome back to the show. So today we are going to talk about keyword research, and I'm gonna record a little bit of more like videos, like tutorial videos like these, because eventually what happens is like everyone keeps talking and there are some stuff that I can show you and teach you but can't just talk about it. Okay, so I'm gonna do more of these how to tutorials, and if they are helping you, it's more like a guide. Okay, it's more like a guide, and I'm gonna teach you how we come across these things, how do we design these things, how do we like come up with new type of keyword research. That's what we are going to talk about today, and I'm gonna even teach you. Today topic is very interesting, so I'll teach you. Before that, we just want to tell you that I tweeted this thread on Twitter. Now this is one thread which I'm gonna continue for a very long time. These are some of the tips, okay, which about writing a blog and writing a perfect blog. Okay, it goes deep into the blog. There are like 4, 5, 6, 7 like that, and I keep adding tips on this. And if you go through these tips, it's like the best blogging tips out there. Okay, so you can go through this Twitter, see this first pinned tweet, and there are so many blogging tips that we have given around it, and that's what like I'm trying to put all the blogging tips that are out there in this one blog, where people can come and use this blog as a guide to create a perfect blog. Another thing is, you can go ahead and subscribe to my newsletter on SEO Singh.substack.com. I published this newsletter. If you haven't seen this, it's an amazing guide on how do we blog, why do we blog, what kind of blogs do we go through. It's a perfect guide for e-commerce blogging. I reposted this guide on Quora as well. No, sorry, this thing, Reddit as well, and saw an amazing result. Okay, so the website keyword research we are doing is my girlfriend's website, because that's the only website I can show you guys. It's hard to give out clients' website like this, and that's what people suggest. Don't do that, so I won't do that. But yeah, that's my girlfriend's website. We have been working very hardcore on the SEO of it. Now the thing is, like, we are going to work on the keyword research, and this is a fitness and nutrition website. So there are like blogs which we have written, and we are trying to compete with the biggest blog out there, which is called Healthline. Okay, because anything related to nutrition, this particular blog is covering, and I'm gonna teach you how to do keyword research, topic research to beat such huge blogs in terms of ranking. Okay, and how to create that topical relevancy, and what do we look into before writing a blog. Okay, so that's our and I'm just gonna use not HRFs or any other tools. I'm just gonna give you an idea on how to do it with just free tools. Okay, so yeah, this June core update was very nice to us. We were on somewhere around 265 clicks. Now we are on 500 plus clicks every day. So that was very nice. One of the blogs went into Discover, so that was really good. Okay, now first you go over here, you go to last 6 months, see what blogs are ranking and where are they ranking. June core update was kind to us, I have to say. Okay, now these are some of the blogs. Okay, and I see the top blogs before we go into rank, because today we are going to create a supporting blog and create topical relevancy towards one blog. So we have done this, and this like, you have to see that how many leads also you are getting from the blog. So every blog that we write, like this blog particularly, gives us a huge number of leads. Now how does it work? We have written a blog about PCOS or PCOD diet, weight loss diet for Indians. Okay, and when you go deep into the blog, we have put down some studies, some material related to it, some graphs, some lifestyle changes. There is a diet chart. There are a lot of FAQs we have covered on the same, and then there is a form where people can fill up the form and take nutrition services from Roshni Sanghvi if they are looking for the same. Okay, so very simple. Every blog have this form, and we not only calculate how much traffic we get, but how much sales and revenue we are generating from which blog. One of the blogs in last 6 months we are generating huge revenue from is called intermittent fasting blog. Now, when we come across this blog, this is the blog. I tried intermittent fasting for 30 days and here are my results. Okay. Now, these are some of the things. That's a result. There are a lot of questions we have answered. We have given a plan of intermittent fasting. We have given a plan of what will break the fast, and then there is a form. Okay. Now we want to create such kind of blogs which can give us more leads. The problem with intermittent fasting blogs are that every time I write intermittent fasting or anything related to this, the Healthline comes up. Now, if you go on Healthline and just search intermittent fasting, you will see that they are the leading brand in this. They have created so many blogs about it that it's almost gets impossible to beat them in terms of, like, it's almost gets impossible to write about intermittent fasting in a way that this brand haven't written, which is very weird because, like, you cannot beat them. How do you beat such big website with like 87 domain authority and such huge Google ranking and best nutritionists in the world? How do you beat them? Okay, that is the question now. But in this, what you do is you do things which big brands or big websites can't do. Okay, because to beat them, like, they have so many intermittent fasting blogs, you cannot just go ahead and compete with them. So you do stuff like this. I tried intermittent fasting for 30 days and here are my results. Okay, now understand this. This blog or this big blog cannot write personalized blog because there are so many writers and doctors inside. They cannot share the case studies of a human. And that's where you can beat any big brand like Amazon, Healthline, or anyone in your industry by being the face to it, by giving it a personal case study. So let's say we written this blog. Now the first blog I'll come up with is, okay, this blog is, let's say we go into this blog and we see what kind of queries this blog is ranking for. It is ranking for 30-day intermittent fasting results. Perfect. If it's ranking for this, how about we check so 1500 people were searching about 30 days and there is only a YouTube video about 90-day intermittent fasting result. Okay, and very less blogs about the same, my first 90 days of intermittent fasting. Okay, so hardly anyone have written about this. Then our first blog will be, okay, let's collect the blogs or the titles we can come up with for future reference. Okay, I'm gonna just reverse engineer this. Okay, yeah. First we came up with this blog idea. Perfect. Now next part, how do we come across more ideas on intermittent fasting? So now we just use Google only. First try is to use Google intermittent fasting and we go for 4. So for weight loss, obviously a lot of people would have written. For diabetes, let's see, for diabetes if someone have written, you obviously, Healthline is like beating us in everything. Okay, and we have to beat Healthline in the same game. For for weight loss, for vegetarians. That's interesting because Healthline won't write about vegetarians. Again, if you see over here, there are blogs about vegans, intermittent fasting, vegetarian plan, only one YouTube video is there. Intermittent fasting for vegetarians, just one, myvegetarianfamily.com, but that too, only 10 domain authority. Okay, vegan diet, 20-day intermittent fasting, nope, vegan. Okay, so very less competition again. We can definitely compete, and it's 140 per month searches. So when they say 140 or something, it's way higher. I don't know why the keywords everywhere tool shows us, and even on global searches it shows like very less number of searches. And this is like again a free tool which I use for my searches. And yeah, I think we can write on intermittent fasting for vegetarians as well, because Healthline won't write about intermittent fasting for vegetarians. Definitely they are most of the plans, like they don't support any kind of vegan, vegetarian, keto, non-vegetarian, carnivore diet. They are very clear about balanced meals. So yeah, we can go for vegetarian. But now it gave me an idea that if we are going for vegetarian, let's see if we can do this thing, because again Healthline will never write. Okay, I think I have searched this. Again, Healthline will never write about Indian diet. Okay, it shows 0 searches, but trust me guys, if I plan and create a blog on the same, I'm pretty sure there will be like a lot of clicks, and a lot of people are searching for Indian diet for intermittent fasting. Okay, so very less domain authority, not Indian diet, Indian version of intermittent fasting diet plan for weight loss. That's a very long keyword, but yeah, we can beat them if we write a right blog. Not Indian, then again with 2 domain authority we can beat them definitely. So this becomes our third topic. Now the reason I'm just creating blogs on intermittent fasting is we need to get a topical authority on intermittent fasting. Let's say if I go over here, now this is another trick you can use. So you went with best vegetarian diet. Okay, so we came across this. We already got vegetarian diet for intermittent fasting, but we came to know that people are also searching for best vegetarian diet for intermittent fasting. So I think we'll increase our keyword and make it even longer so that it can rank on 2 things. Okay, let's go back. So when you put a star, you come to know what people are searching for: healthy, good diet, food diet, keto, best veg, proper diet. What is proper diet? So terms like these are so wide, like proper. Even if you create a blog with exact this heading, if there are blogs like 92 domain authority and 84 domain authority, you won't be able to beat that. I have tried that particularly. I'll just show you how many times we have tried beating intermittent fasting and ranking another blog into the same. Okay, and this was a failed attempt, and I'm proud to say that. Okay, so intermittent fasting for vegetarians, we recently uploaded this blog. I'm pretty sure this will start ranking very soon. We wrote 21 benefits for intermittent fasting that will surprise you. It was a flop. Even the blogs with 7 or 8 benefits are ranking above us. We are not able to rank 21 benefits because in this particular scenario, we have used so many case studies and we came up across so many benefits, but still it's like there are domain authority and high domain authority blogs which are ranking. 6 ways to boost fat loss during intermittent fasting. She created a video on the same on YouTube which went really good, and that's why we created a blog nearby, but it again not giving amazing results. So we have to create a like proper topical authority around intermittent fasting. So okay, let's say if we are not able to come across this, Indian we are done. and then we try like different kind of keywords over here. Okay, like W, if I write E, okay, the best, no, Y. And again, like, you have to wait and see in this scenario that if your Indian diet for intermittent fasting blog gets a good amount of click, you can go with other countries. Then let's say now this is again a very huge jump. Mees, I don't know how to spell it. Okay, let's try. Now again, it's a huge jump, but you can go by country like this. So Vietnamese diet for intermittent fasting, if there is no blog around it, then, and there is no big blog around the same, then you can go for that. Then you can go for, let's say, Israeli. It totally depends on the countries you are planning to rank your blog on. But yeah, if there is no direct correlation between them, these show as very zero kind of volume search and all. But trust me, once you start writing from your gut based keywords, then you will see that there are like the volume hardly matters in such terms. Now another free tool that I love doing this on is called Keyword Shitter. Okay, when I'm stuck with ideas, I just do this thing, intermittent diet fasting for, okay, and then I hit keywords and it gives me a lot of options which I can try. And all we need to get like blogs that hardly anyone have written about or very less people are writing about. Okay, so I think I got some ideas over here. Some of them actually held my attention. Okay, hypothyroidism. Now this is interesting. This looks like a proper domain authority. No, a lot of people have written about it. Yeah, so we are not trying to go into this. For PCOS, because PCOS, we are already looking into PCOS and ranking on PCOS related blogs. Say for nope, people have covered it, but this can be considered because there is a high volume and less domain authority ranking on the top. So this is a good, this can be a good one. Okay, yeah, this can be a good thing. Let's see if I put diet over here, intermittent fasting diet plan. Oh, so whenever Google is autofilling, no matter even if it says 0 over here, I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of clicks which can come through that. And keyword research is about going into that rabbit hole. Okay, so we'll just copy this as well. Delete this. Okay, I think the video is getting longer, but yeah, this much, like you can see, it's just 18 minutes is already done. And to come across like these kind of topics and all, it takes me around minimum of 1 hour. But in 1 hour we come across few topics that over next 1 month, if we keep writing about just those topics, we see a huge change in like ranking. So these are some things that we have to consider. Now you have to understand, even if their domain authority was light, there is a blog about bicycling. So these blogs will always be first, no matter what. Like you are writing about cycling, Doesn't matter what kind of diet you are writing about, they will still be the top. Okay, let's go a little down. Gut health, glowing skin, gallstones, insulin resistance, infertility. Okay, now I want to just find one more. Okay, this looks good. This looks like a transactional blog, because what happens is night shift people are facing a huge kind of problem with their fat loss and all. 210, perfect. Why nurses should consider intermittent fasting, perfect. Should I eat on night shift? This looks like a perfect, because what happens is, like, when you're fasting and there is like Quora, so whenever Quora is ranking, that's your go-to to go about it, and don't even think about it and write a blog on the same. So when you're in the night, it gets very hard, because people usually with intermittent fasting, okay, there is one more on similar thing, night owls. So what I do is I use these kind of terms, and I just go ahead and write it in the whole another thing, where like you can put them in meta titles and all, or between the keywords. Okay, one more. I'm being very okay, skinny fat. Now that's something that very less people will be searching about. Vegans, vegetarians. Okay, yeah. So ultra runners. Now this is again something that people can go for. Now understand this thing, it's not just about writing a blog on the same. There are a lot of things that goes inside the blog as well. So if we are writing about ultra runners, you first have to think about ultra runners. They burn their, if medium is ranking, then you can rank. It's as simple as that. Can fasting improve? Intermittent fasting for runners. No, there are a lot of people who have written this. But let's say if we are writing about this, then you have to think about such things that like they are someone who will be burning calories all the time. So you cannot just tell them to go and fast. You have to tell them to eat very frequently in their eating window. So there is a lot of science that goes into it. But you have to see those things before getting into or writing a blog. Only if you're giving a right kind of advice, you will see some leads coming and you will see Google ranking your blog. Okay, gallstones. Now yeah, this one is really good. Only Quora is ranking. So again, it says 0, but if the keyword shitter is saying, then always go for it. There is a reason keyword shitter is. So see, we came up with so many topical relevant blog search around intermittent fasting, where this Healthline or no other big blogger is ranking. So this is how you come across keyword opportunities, and this is how you rank keywords, and this is how you get like blogs which are easy to rank. Very slowly you can build your authority in intermittent fasting, just like these guys did, and slowly you take over like all kind of blogs which talk about intermittent fasting. So if you're talking about one topic, and how do you know which topics to talk about? See that which blogs are ranking really well. Okay, so if our blog, and if in last 6 months we saw these many blogs ranking well, we started building internal linking. So South Indian diet for fat loss, then we came across South Indian diet for weight gain, and even that started ranking really well, and we internal linked these two together. If we are talking about why do Indian men and women carry a lot of belly fat, then there are a lot of people searching for Indian men belly fat. I mean, this sounds so dirty, but yeah, people are searching for ways to go about it. Then we start writing about that. So there are a lot of things that you have to think. So this one is a very interesting, like again, one of our highest converting blog. We saw a huge number of people getting converted from this. Now, this blog, when I wrote this blog, I was like, there should be people searching for Jan diet for weight loss, because those who are Jan, they just eat Jan food. And Google said that there are 0 people searching for the same. Okay, not Google, but all the keyword research and everything said. So all the things on Jan diet, Roshni Sanghvi is ranking, but now it says 10 people per month. Earlier it used to say 0 people per month. And as you can see, in last 6 months, we ourselves have got 1500 above clicks from it. But not only that, out of those 1500, I think 100 plus leads we have got. So that was like the easiest conversion. Then I did the same thing with Punjabi diet for weight loss. Okay, and I removed Jan and I did star, and I saw, like, I went ahead and saw like different kind of options, and then I went with Punjabi, and it showed me that there are hardly people who are searching for Punjabi diet for weight loss. And Roshni blog is on the top, like after the this one, which is not even about proper, no, it's about Punjabi, but yeah, so her blog is on the top. We did the same thing. It shows only 20 people per month searches for it, but we got a huge number of clicks. So that's how you do keyword research and all. And that's how you build up authority. You first have to see and try what's giving you result and what's not giving you result. And if something is working for you, then you keep doing that. So yeah, I'm sorry for a long video, but that's how we do keyword research. And I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna record more of these tutorials. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.